I watched Jujutsu Kaisen.
Yes, that was so good. Have you watched that yet?
No.
Bro, it's so good.
In fact, JJK itself is almost best of the best.
Jujutsu Kaisen, one of the greatest new gen anime out right now.
In fall 2020, Jujutsu Kaisen dropped onto our screens as an anime, and for whatever reason, people have been overrating it like crazy. Unlike literally every other new gen battle shonen like Demon Slayer, My Hero Academia, Black Clover, Boruto, and so on, Jujutsu Kaisen doesn't get cooked nearly as much. Quite the opposite. Despite only having one season not so long ago, people praised it like crazy, and I don't know, man, I never saw it. I would go even further beyond and say out of those two anime, the one getting carried by animation the most might be Jujutsu Kaisen. But I will elaborate in a second. Before I start though, yes, I'm not a dumbass. I didn't read the manga, but I've heard that Shibuya is supposed to be the greatest thing since Pizza Hawaii, so relax. I'm talking about anime only, which is valid, cause the people madly overrating it are also mainly anime watchers. Now, dear watcher, try thinking about what you really like about Jujutsu Kaisen. You can even put it into the comments. But try to think about what you liked so far. If your answer is Gojo being hot, then I kindly advise you to seek religion. There's like 3 different types of answers to this question, right? The characters, the story, or the action/animation. I reckon many people said the characters, so let's go through them. Itadori is like the model shonen main character. Bro's goal is to genuinely help people and die surrounded by loved ones. Forgive me if I'm wrong, but isn't that literally every main character? What makes Itadori anything above average? Don't understand me wrong. Average means average, so he's not bad, but he is also not a good character this far. The rest of the trio is Megumi and Nobara. They are also rather boring. Megumi is literally Sasuke in more chill, and while I really appreciate that we got a strong female character who isn't fan service, that's mostly what makes her special, like nothing else. The only character I would give the notch on being above average are probably Gojo and Sukuna this far. While Sukuna isn't that deep, it's refreshing seeing a villain that's just plain evil for being evil's sake. And his end goal, his powers, most of that stuff is still unknown. So it creates a kind of mystery around him. Also, his dynamics with Itadori are pretty cool to watch. Gojo also low-key got more interesting in season 2, not gonna lie. Sure, he was totally hyped up in season 1, but that was mainly because he was strong and he looked good. Now in season 2, he actually shows signs of being literally insane, and I'm all here for it. The character that did not improve in my personal perception though was Geto. Oh no, quite the opposite. We started season 2 with Geto being a good guy and even being nicer than Gojo. And since we know that in season 1 he was all like, oh, I hate those monkeys, they all need to die. Look at me, I'm the new gen Frieza. I really was looking forward to seeing how he changed. However, after seeing that he went from this to this in half an episode, I was like, Geto out of here. Haha, get it?
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Sorry. Anyways, I've talked about modern anime having a massive pacing issue and that they need to slow down, but this is surely taking the piss. This was a Vegeta from Saiyan arc to Buu Saga in terms of change, and it happened from one second to the other second. I'm not saying dedicate 100 episodes to it, but you could do it gradually in 2 or 3 episodes through this 5 episode long arc, especially considering he's supposed to be one of the main villains. But no, let's rather build up this other character and kill her off for shock factor the second time in the show, because we love wasting time on characters that don't go anywhere but 6 feet under the ground. And here's my second point, the plot. Listen, it's not Jujutsu Kaisen's fault that the plot so far isn't crazy. We literally only had 1 season and a few episodes. This video isn't about Jujutsu Kaisen being bad, but overrated. Well, the setting is literally every battle shonen on earth. The main character group of 3 people go to a special school and with their teacher fight against evil things that stem from bad feelings of humans. The main character needs to get stronger, but actually dies, and oh no, we really think he's dead. Then we get a tournament arc. I don't think I need to explain to you how Jujutsu Kaisen didn't invent a tournament arc. We waste several episodes on this motherfucker because why not, I guess. We get another sexy man so fangirls can sim for him and fight some random hollows again. Curses to end the season. Before we enter a flashback arc where we learn literally almost nothing new. Was that a good summary? I think it was a good summary. Again, it's not bad stuff, and reusing things doesn't mean it's automatically trash, but it's nothing more than a 6 out of 10 story and 6 out of 10 characters. So what keeps pushing Jujutsu Kaisen's rating from being a 6 out of 10? The action, baby. Let's be real, without the animation and fights, no one would bat an eye for the anime, or it wouldn't be so beloved by at least the mainstream masses. It's a typical anime perfect for the mainstream. It has great fights, some slice of life to make the cast more lovable without having to give them actual character depth, and that's it. A perfect 7 out of 10 anime. And hey, if people who have barely seen 3 animes, and that's counting the 5 episodes of Dragon Ball and Pokemon they watched as kids, if they rank Jujutsu Kaisen 10 out of 10, fine. But I've seen so many people overrated because of the hype and animation, and then you see the same people talking about how Demon Slayer is trash and overrated, and it's just animation.
Regardless of my conclusion that Chainsaw Man is better, I still enjoy both of these series a lot. Demon Slayer will never be great.
In fact, JJK itself is almost best of the best. I'm taking this, putting it right here.
Like, what? Bro, are you listening to yourself? It's literally the same with the slight difference that Demon Slayer has even better animation. I know this will sound outrageous to many, but Demon Slayer Season 1 was literally better than Jujutsu Kaisen Season 1. You could even chuck in the flashback arc of Season 2, and Demon Slayer Season 1 is still better. I get why manga readers might love Jujutsu Kaisen, because of Shibuya. And with all the talk, I really fucking hope Shibuya is as hyped as people make it out to be. But anime fans of Jujutsu Kaisen have no right calling Jujutsu Kaisen a masterpiece this far. Then again, if you really love it, do whatever you want.
Left side. It's yours! Your
Opinion.
not his!
I just feel like it's cool to overhype Jujutsu Kaisen while trash talking Demon Slayer for being only animation, despite Jujutsu Kaisen being the same, and not really the same. It's still modern animation, but if you call this only animation, then you have to call this only animation as well. But hey, that's just a theory, an anime theory. Oh right, sorry, just always wanted to say that. Regardless, subscribe and watch this banger video about how it was like before anime was popular. I know 90% of Jujutsu Kaisen fans can't relate. Bye!